Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, about a month I think, but today I'm starting a new series of Anime Explained. As I explained earlier in videos that I made about a year ago, one day I would be doing anime related content, and today is that day. And if you guys cannot already tell, today we are starting off with my first with my first Anime Explained video with Kyojuro Rengoku from the series Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. Now, the way that I formatted this video, if you see a lot of pausing and starting, it's because I had to make a little video or slideshow of sorts just to get all these things in order, because I had took screenshots and I'm doing this Anime Explained thing in a weird way right now. Now, this is my first Anime Explained thing, so if I stutter or say anything wrong, please do not roast me in the comments. Please, and do not say that I'm wrong. I just wanted to start an Anime Explained series so then I could discuss one of my favorite animes of this year, and it's closely becoming one in my at least top 15 favorite manga. No, this anime is actually in my top 5 favorite manga at the time. Sorry, I meant top 15 anime, and I have watched a lot of anime, which you guys will see when I do other Anime Explained videos. Now, on my knowledge on Demon Slayer, I do not know everything, because with Demon Slayer, this series, I've been all around the place. I started with the anime, I finished the anime, I tried to go into the manga, but then people made different videos, like AniTubers and stuff, and so yeah. I'm sorry if the audio is trash. I'm recording this in a place where I probably won't have good audio. But if it does come out good, then I'll, of course, upload it. If it doesn't, well, then we'll retry. But if I upload this and you hear this message, that means I did it good on the first try. Now, I am only covering what I know from the Infinite Train arc, all the way, of course, to the end of the Infinite Train. From the start of the Infinite Train arc all the way to the end. And what a shock that I'm doing this before the movie comes out in 2020, so not that much before, but still. So back to what I was saying, this is probably going to be a short video of Explained, and while I do not know how to pronounce most things from the past, please do not get on me if I butcher names. So let's start off with Kyojuro Rengoku Explained. Oh yeah, before we start, can I just say, was I the only one that got hype after seeing this trailer, bro? I'm just saying. I just had to point that out. So let's start off with some of Rengoku's attributes and feats. Rengoku, as you can see in this manga panel here, is when he dashes off to go protect the five passenger carts, and as Tanjiro says, that Rengoku made the train. It was so fast with his flame breathing that he just was gone in almost an instant, to the point where Tanjiro thought that he just disappeared entirely. Also, his force is so great that as Tanjiro points out, Rengoku made the whole entire train shake with just him dashing towards the other 5 carts alone. His next feat would include, of course, him being a Hashira. I'm sorry if I didn't say this before in the beginning of the video, but Rengoku is the Flame Hashira, or the Flame Pillar of the Demon Slayer Corps, making him one of the strongest flame breath users, of course. And his family is from a long line of flame breath users in the first place. And of course, as Rengoku being a pillar, he of course is almost pretty much a master swordsman, known worldwide in the Demon Slayer Corps as one of the best swordsmen in the world, just like all Hashira are. Now, up to Rengoku's strength, as you can see in his fight against Upper Moon 3, Akaza, Rengoku was able to stop Akaza's fist with one arm, going to show how strong Rengoku is physically, because as stated later in the manga, of how Akaza was not only trained in a bare-fisted fighting style, but also later in the manga, even though I don't have a screenshot of this, because I just didn't. I'm hearing different things, of course. Akaza straight up punches Gyu's blade and breaks his blade. So we know that Akaza is really, really strong. And the fact that Rengoku was able to stop his fist with not his sword, but his bare hand, and one-handed, mind you, goes to show how Rengoku's physical feats are, with how bloodied and battered he is. Also, although some people may say otherwise, Rengoku, just like most Demon Slayers, has a very high amount of durability into his body, because as you can see here, Akaza, even when Akaza punches Rengoku straight through the stomach, as you can see here, you can see that even though Rengoku was punched through the stomach at this point and is pretty much about to die at this point, Rengoku still musters up enough strength to try and basically cut off, not let his blade reach Akaza's throat, and is almost really about to kill Akaza, depending on how you interpret this, which goes to show how strong and durable he is. Now, going into his past before I go into his flame breathing in general, you guys will be looking at this slide for a little bit. Kyojuro Rengoku, he lost his mother at a very young age, and he has a little brother and a father. His father, Shinjiro Rengoku, if I'm not mistaken, was before him, was the flame pillar before Rengoku. So, but after his mother's death, Rengoku's father, Kyojuro's father, was not as enthusiastic as he used to be, and had given off this very rude and not caring attitude of sorts. But now, what you all have probably been waiting for is to hear about the Kyojuro Rengoku's flame breathing style. Now, since Rengoku had died early in the series, in the arc that he was also introduced, we did not get to see all of his flame breathing style, but we got to see at least enough, or some of them. So first up is his flame breathing first form, Unknowing Fire, or other things, because in the translations that I got, they got different things, as you'll see when I discuss his last form that was shown. His next form is flame breathing second form, which is Rising Scorching Sun, which he uses as basically an upward slash, which does a lot of flames, of course, because flame pillar, which was strong enough to even cut through Akaza's arm. Next form is fourth form, Blooming Flame Undulation. Now, I don't really know how to describe this other than it being a sword swing where he circles his blade and then a kind of twirling of flames comes out. Next up, we have his fifth form, which is honestly, to me, one of his coolest forms, flame breathing fifth form, Flame Tiger, which was able to go toe-to-toe with Akaza's destructive death disorder. Now, this is probably one of the coolest techniques in my opinion because it's basically just a flame tiger coming out. If you guys cannot see it, it's literally a tiger's head just coming out of his blade. It's awesome. But, yeah. His next form, it can be translated in many ways, honestly, but I'm going to use the way that I like to say it, not the way that this screenshot says. But it is his flame-breathing 9th form, Purgatory, as I like to say it, because I think the official translation is Purgatory, where it's basically a sword slash that turns him into a Kamehameha. Hey, listen, I'm just saying it as I see it, but it's also a really cool attack, because it's basically just a Kamehameha of flames, almost. But that brings us to an end, where Akaza flees, not without getting injured, of course, because Akaza definitely gets injured, but even though Rengoku died, he went to go show, even in the short amount of time that he was on in the manga, we did get to see how enthusiastic of a person he is, how caring of a person he is. Even as he was dying, he died with a smile on his face. And that was Kyojuro Rengoku, the Flame Hashira, explained. Now, you guys can give me your opinions, oh god, down below, and tell me what you guys think. Should I continue the series? Tell me down below who should I cover next. I cannot promise that I will be able to get a lot of information on all the Hashiras, but the more popular ones at least. If you can tell me if you guys want them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. See you guys, and I'm